Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back. Brock, he gets this to the 33. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Williams with a quick pass out wide. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Jalen Jones up from the secondary to make that stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. One of the tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. Just as we get closer to our first points of this ball game, it's going to be first and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Here's Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was a highlight. A great start. Great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Michael Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Their own 39-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32. Red, yellow. Hut.
Love throwing to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
First down throw. Here's Love. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Here we 52 blast. 50. Right.
Kill, turn up.
Ready.
Back to the air. Love. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Set, hut, ready.
Throwing his Love on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs, and third downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Let's go. Drill. 52. 10 black. Hut.
They're going to go. It's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. One of their biggest plays in the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Rhymes up in the place, I'm true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like to read.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we stand. Hut, black, hut, hut. Hut, go.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Set.
They're set back 5 by that false start. It's now 15 yards to the marker.
Hut, hut.
Line up the design keeper.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Set, hut.
Drawn up for it.
Let's go.
Bears in the nickel, third down.
33, yellow. Set, come.
He's drawn up for it. Not sure what possessed them to do this. It looks like they're lining up to punt inside the red zone. Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
And the Bears.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 32. Again, it's Brooks. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Clock, 10. Ready, set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
10 cycles. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Play action, Love. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Green Bay right after this.
On the ready.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he gets him around 6 there. He's on Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
He's taken down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready, set.
Now Love on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 4. It's now 3rd and 8.
Yellow.
He's coming, double up.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back for their first points of this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explode for the touchdown.
Packers 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Williams on the play action. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Williams on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the 1st.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Didn't saw the drawing up, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Williams from the gun. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession.
At their own 11-yard line.
On the double.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 12-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
17. Here we go.
Love from the gun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Gain 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
On the set.
So 1st down from the 41.
10 cycles. Let's go. Yellow, 43. Spike, 60. Spike, white. Smash, red. Green jack. Ready?
Love now to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Trouble, 50, green. Fury, yellow. Claws, 10.
Love out of the shotgun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Check pin. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready?
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Second and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Inside handoff to Brooks. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Third down, 1 yard to go.
What is going on? Here we go, pin.
One guy with it. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on first down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or you can get the first down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Westy.
Williams will look to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? It's OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now here's Williams. They'll set up the screen. Brooks still has room inside the 15. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air yet again. Williams escapes the pocket. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Santos' kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to shit.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
On the ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Fight, 97.
To the air with Love. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. He picks up the 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Love.
49-yard line.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ready, set.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got his man. It's Golden. Doesn't sink it out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fight, 60. Down. Blue check.
Hand off here to Jacobs. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
60 red, 6 blue strikers. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go. 50, green. Shot, 17.
Love looking to pass. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Ready. 40, blue, 32.
Watch the back on this play.
Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. A very short kick here from the right hash. McManus sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Williams off the play fake. Headed out right. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on third. Is brought in by Burton. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Slice blue. Down.
Throwing, it's Love. Kraft has it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready. Slice, 10 black. Smash, red. Hut.
First down throw, here's Love. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go, set. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll get the Packers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. 43 red. Red, yellow. Green jack. Red, cycle. Ready?
Once more, it's Love. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, ready.
Still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Shovel 38.
Must back in, he must back in.
Ready.
Back to the air. Love. And that looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, ready. Clock, 10, yellow, 43. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
50
Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ten cycles.
From the red zone on 1st. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. You can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. The tight end in motion now. Williams on first down. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to get those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. A draw now. This is Swift. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Hand off here for Brooks. Escapes the defender. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And the Bears first down.
So first down from the 41. Running once more with Brooks. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
1 gain of a yard brings up third and 3.
Working from the gun, Williams. Flush down out to his left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback, he can scramble for the first.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. All right with Malonga. And he is stopped at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down is a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Love with it on 1st down. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Blue strikers. Black shot.
Throw on 1st down, Love. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Drill, 52. Set hut. Set hut.
Love from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw is Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears with a little more work to do to win it here. All set to go now from the 35. Loveland working the right side. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down now, they need 7. Again, it's Brooks. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Look how they're happy getting that type of output on most run plays. A sign, look at some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Setting up to pass. That's got it, left side. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of C-rolls. Getting money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing now. It's his running back. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. is on the foot of Cairo Santos. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green. Watch out now. 50, series. Hut.
First throw of overtime. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 10 cycle. Shot, 17, up, switch, yellow.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready, set.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
10 black. Ready.
To the air with Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Drill, 50. Here we go. Fury. Black, 95. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Slice, 97. Smash, red. Set.
First down throw, here's Love. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. 52 blaster.
Undercrunch.
Hut.
Loves to throw again. Hits his tight end on the corner route. This play is nearly going to reach approach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
26-yard line.
On the set. Set. 45. White. 5-6. 10 cycles. Hut.
Jacobs running behind center. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
52 blue. Ready, go. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Going to run again with Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers pull in front. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Set it downs for him from the 31. Now it's his turn in overtime. Buying some time right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that'll bring up second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. That's completed right side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Williams to throw on first. We've got a screen to the running back. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. So they'll decline this and take the results. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. All right, partner, well, I know they're not going to look at him down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for 2 in the victory?
I'm not dodging it, Kate, but that's honestly a great question. And I know this, that decision better have already been made. The best coaches, decision makers, we know this. They're a play ahead, a series ahead, a possession ahead. That was a choice you made before you ever got the football.
Complete right side. Burden has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave him a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. If they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
Here he is to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears trim the lead to 1.
Touchdown, Bears.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, and they're going to bring him down and get the sack and preserve their 1-point lead. So this is a Packers win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.